thought or question before the break?
So my question is for Curran. I have a brother your age, and he's starting to get interested in social media. I was wondering what's a good phrase or language to use when talking to him and explaining how to use it for good, and what's something that you felt was helpful in when you were learning to engage in digital spaces?
So how I actually learned was at my mom's college classes. I went there when she couldn't find a babysitter for me when I was like a little toddler. And I would do all the projects with the college kids. And I think to talk about like digital access and digital citizenship, more of a positive, not more of a negative.
And I just added as the mom that, you know, our journey together as a mother and son has been learning side by side. And then when he did come as a toddler to my grad and undergraduate classes, everybody wanted him as their partner. Hey, I want him, he's staying, I want it, you work with me. And so he's really had a great opportunity to have, and there are a lot of people in this room that are considered part of, like, you know, you have a neighborhood watch. At my age, you used to have a neighborhood watch, right? So if something was happening in the neighborhood, like the neighborhood, like, took care of you. He has an online neighborhood watch, and if I wasn't there to answer something, there are so many people that have become that. So I would say it's really this collective community approach. What would you have anything? I mean, that's yeah, that kids count, and this is, you know, this is the best teaching day I've ever had. And to go back to some of the parent comments, like, you got to take ownership. And like, yeah, I might not have anybody that I can ask that was before me. How did you do this? How should I do this? Yeah, I'm going to mess up. When he's 13, is he going to make mistakes? Well, you're supposed to make mistakes when you're 13. But I'm hoping what we've done as this, like I've called, like, driver's ed, you know, where we're learning together, we're learning the rules of the road together, that when he turns 13, he's going to be a little bit more mindful. That's my hope, but I'm expecting mistakes. Bring them.
I'm just going to add one thought in a non-digital way. When my kids were little, I used to, you know, go clean your room. And I had a picture in my head of what that meant, but it took me a while to figure out that they really needed me there with them, because what it meant to me and what it meant to their younger minds did not translate. And so I think these values that we have here, side by side from the get-go, is really important. That we learn with them, we learn from them, and we engage in a conversation long before the devices are actually even an option. That we create a culture in our homes and in our schools and in our communities where that side-by-side learning is happening, so we're not, as many have said, talking at kids, but engaging with them in this, because we're learning together. This is a continuous learning process for all of us. There's no pat answer. You know, we aren't going to get a curriculum that is going to solve all of our problems, or a book, or a resource. The reason we're doing this here is to model for ourselves and for others this idea of continuous conversation. So.